Hi, Megan here. Today I'm going to walk you through how to give yourself a gua sha facial using Chinook Skincare's Vion Stone Gua Sha tool, along with our fruit gel to milk. Inside the gray felt bag that the Vion Stone comes with, there is a card that will also remind you how to give yourself a gua sha facial. So always make sure that you start with clean skin. I like to use at least 2 pumps of the gel to milk. It's got a really nice thick consistency. And make sure you rub that in and apply it anywhere that you're going to be doing the gua sha. So I like to do my face, my neck, and my chest area. The nice thing with this oil is that it's loaded with antioxidants that are super potent and repairing and nurturing for your skin. So the Vion Stone Gua Sha will actually aid with absorption of the products and the antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, and helping them get to your skin to receive better oxygen and nutrients. So when starting with gua sha, I always like to start at the chin and work my way up to the top of the head. This little piece here, you'll kind of work with whatever fits nicely in your face, but I like to start with this piece here on my chin. And you're going to do long, even strokes towards the ear and repeat those 5 to 10 times. You want to use light to medium pressure. I will sometimes get some jaw pains in here, so I'll kind of use a little bit of extra pressure and wiggle it around in the tight spots in my jaw. This feels really great to loosen the area, and this is also an area that we carry a lot of stress in our face as well. So we'll do that again on this side. 5 nice long even strokes. The reason why we're wanting to do it towards the ear like that is that promotes the lymphatic drainage. So you don't need deep pressure for this at all. So after you've done 5 to 10 strokes, then I'll start working my way up the face. I like to try using this shape next, and I use it along the chin line like this. And I'm starting to get some jowls in here from tight muscles along here. So I find this is really helpful. You want to lift, and that helps to lift your muscles in here to try to lift for over time, giving a uplifted appearance to your face. If you like, you can always try just doing one side of your face first and then doing the other and comparing how it feels and looks. Because this is a tense area for me, I like to put a little more effort into this area. So I will now use this flat edge and go from here and outwards, really making sure I'm lifting that upwards and out. You can really feel the knots in your face and how much tension that we actually carry there. Next, I'll use this shape along my cheekbone. So I started up here and I let it just pull it along the contour of my face and out. Really nice and gentle around the eye area. Just remember, you don't want to be stretching or pulling that skin in any way. So this can have a temporary effect of reducing puffiness in your face caused by the excess fluid in our face within our lymph system. So by doing this, we're helping to temporarily flush these fluids that contain toxins underneath our skin and helping them flush them down and eventually down towards our armpits to flush it out. For me, this has been really helpful with my right eye since my accident was starting to get puffy and with fluid retention behind it. And for me, this practice has really helped to both temporarily relieve it and also permanently it's not as puffy as it once was as well. So I am starting to see some more long-term results from it as well. Next, as we work our way up, I like to use either side. This side, the ridge side, creates more microcirculation in your skin, so it can be nice on the forehead. I also really like to use it in my pressure points and in my hairline with the pressure points that I get from headaches. Just kind of work your way up, and then again on the hairline. You can kind of feel it. For me, it catches a little bit where I get those pressure points, and I can kind of just hold it in that spot there for a little bit with about medium pressure to it, and just wiggle it back and forth for up to 60 seconds to help to release the knots and build up of tension. It feels really great and relaxing in the face. And again, make sure you're always going upwards and out to help do a natural lift and contour for your face. And again, you're going to find different areas on your face compared to me that you really like to work, and it feels great. So just give yourself a little extra time and care in those areas. You may want to repeat the stroke up to 20 times if you like. Just make sure that you're not putting too much pressure that you're overdoing it. It feels really great. I find this has been helpful in relieving some headaches that I get as well. Kind of tricky to do it with my headband on, but I also like to pull it out to the side here with that comb edge and just kind of work on those trigger points for myself as well. So with the lymph fluid, once you've gotten that, so I'm kind of shortening it for this demonstration, but just make sure you repeat all of those movements 5 to 10 times. Oh, I missed this one of my favorites as well. So kind of lift and contour along the eyebrow line. So to finish the sequence, you want to make sure that we're flushing the lymph fluid that we've been pushing outwards. We want to make sure that we're just with light pressure, pulling that all the way down our neckline. So it doesn't have to be too deep. So right here from behind your ear, right in there, it gets a bit tight for me, and I do a little wiggle back and forth and gently pull down. This helps to stretch some of those muscles, and I carry a lot of tension and knots in this area as well. It can feel really nice as well if you have the time to incorporate a little bit of neck stretching prior to starting this exercise. Okay, and then we want to flush out the other side. And I have definitely found that with the holidays, eating chocolates and lots of sugar and stuff than I normally would, this has been really helpful in helping to flush those toxins out of, and fluids out of my lymph system. So times that I would kind of felt like I was getting a deep cyst like acne under my skin, I was able to use this system to effectively flush it out. Within 2 days time, it never actually came to a head, and it was completely flushed out and gone. And that's normally something that would persist for me for up to a couple weeks at a time. So for me, that's been really beneficial for acne, and I'm really starting to notice a difference in the product absorption around my eye line as well. If you give it a try, you'll kind of start to see some benefits for yourself as well. Also, to finish it off, I can get a little bit puffy from some medications that I've been getting underneath the neck. So it can be nice to finish it. And again, just always flushing it downwards. And just remember to do it 5 to 10 times when you're doing it yourself. Just like when you get a massage, make sure to drink lots of water following this to help flush those toxins out of your system as well. Okay, so you just kind of get that nice and flushed down there. And the goal is to be flushing it towards our armpits to be able to flush all that out. So there you have it. There is a facial gua sha. So once you're done, I like to use one of the Chinook cleansing sponges. I will soak it in warm water and squeeze out any excess. These sponges are so soft. It's a microfiber veneer, so even on the most sensitive skin, it just feels really luxurious. It's fabulous to get into all the little nooks and crannies around your nose and your eyes, and it holds so much water. It's really lovely. So I try to do this for myself in the morning, but you can incorporate it to whenever works for your day. Before going out is nice because some of the effects are temporary. It gives you that little temporary lift and reduce the puffiness. So that can be nice either in the morning or before you're going out, or it can be a really great just relaxing routine at the end of the day for a little bit of personal time to unwind. So once my face is clean, have it dry really lightly. And while there's still moisture on the face, I like to apply the elderberry serum cream. Depending on how dry your skin is, you might like to use 1 to 2 pumps. I like to use a little extra in the evenings or before bed, but it absorbs really great and goes perfectly underneath makeup, so you don't need to worry about that. It is gentle enough to use on your eyes and lips. And again, I just want to make sure that I get my neck and décolleté. And there you have it. That is how to give yourself a gua sha facial using Chinook skincare. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous day.